Well, Occupy Wall Street is coming to Greeley. So I already talked to a few people and getting a lot of positive responses so far. A lot of people have heard about Occupy Wall Street. A lot of people don't know what it's all about. It's all about the Federal Reserve making this depression and basically causing people to be homeless. And coincidentally, I'm right here in front of Chase Bank. These guys are the main shareholders in the Federal Reserve, owned by Rockefeller. So I'll keep you up to date and give you a little more information as I go. And another point I would like to add is that, you know, the New York City cops are over there beating people up. They're beating up peaceful protesters. And so far I've talked to a lot of people and they're all for it, you know, and that is going to be the theme. You know, the government is not doing the will of the people, and the people are actually supporting this. And so the police should be on board with us because, you know, this is in the best interest of the people. So now I'm heading down the street to the Greeley Tribune. Just gonna hang out there and see what happens. Well, here I am at the Greeley Tribune. I was thinking, you know, I could walk over to the sign and stand by the sign and you know, put it on YouTube, but then I got to thinking, you know, they might get me for trespassing or use it as evidence against me to get me for no trespassing or something. You know, you just never know what this government's up to. You know, basically the whole thing is that almost everything you see around you is Wall Street and corporations. And they do not want us protesting. They'll do everything they can to keep us from protesting them because they just want us to be their slaves. So I just saw a cop pass by and just wondering if he's going to go around the block and check me out. Be kind of interesting to see what happens. So we'll see how this government reacts to the Wall Street protests. If you read my book, Mystery Babylon Finally Revealed, you'll understand what Babylon is, and you'll see that I predicted this a year ago in my book. And the Lord's Word has predicted this, and if you understand Babylon, you'll understand what the future of Babylon, the banks and corporations, Wall Street, the Fed, it's all the same thing, run by one group of people. I just want to add to the video a few scriptures, Jeremiah 51:14 concerning Babylon. The Lord has sworn by himself, I will fill you with swarms of men as with swarms of locusts. And then also in Isaiah 13 it says, lift up a banner upon a high mountain, exalt the voice unto them. I have commanded my holy ones for mine anger, for them that rejoice in my highness. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle. They come from a far country, from the end of the heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land, or Babylon. And so here's a video of Alex Jones exalting a high voice unto them, obeying God's word. And here it is.
The American people is